one thing that started this week is the NBA, by the way. And can I start by saying, every once in a while, there are some really good parts of my job. You know? So one of them is when you get to interview Derek Fisher, for example. You know? Yeah. It's not every day you interview a guy has the second highest number of playoff wins in history. You know? Just like that. And he listens to you and he gives you a nice, good conversation. I felt really nice.
Good interview.
Thank you. I felt like I did something useful.
You did. You did.
So the NBA has started, and let's start with the showbiz part of it. LeBron James, Bronny James.
Yes.
Oh, they came into a game together. Oh, they were both mic'd. Oh, he was told to play carefree. Oh, oh, he got one rebound. Oh.
I mean, that's history. That's basketball history. That for the first time in basketball, you have a father and a son duo in a game. There is no other way you're going to look at it and say that these guys didn't do something that was momentous in sports.
I have a slightly different opinion, but let me find out whether Bernard has what he thinks about it. All the hoopla around Bronny James, LeBron James, first father-son duo in the NBA, following the father-son duo in baseball.
Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr., who are there also.
So, for me, you know, the thing is, people need to understand about American media. As much as they might praise you, they praise you, they are, the same way they will maliza you. Because, yes, it's fantastic. Father and son, good headlines. But living in your under your father's shadow, it's tough. Like, I can only imagine how Bronny feels, and I can only imagine the level of pressure he has. My only concern is how he's able to withstand that pressure and to actually perform. Because I've seen a very interesting discussion that is being shipped to where?
Yeah, to the G League. After they are next, they have a road trip. Then after the road trip, they'll.
So you're the B-ball guys. I don't know what that means.
G League is like a team A or a team B.
That's a demotion. So that's a demotion to some extent.
Well, rookies, a lot of rookies are generally dropped there at the first year, second year to figure it out. Even if you're coming back from injury or things are happening, or you drop opportunity, you sort yourself out, then you come back up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it happens. No. But from that angle, there's no problem because he was the second last pick.
Yeah.
Second last pick.
55, yeah?
55th.
Yes.
He was the second last, right?
Yeah.
So those ones at the bottom, first round, second round, rarely do you go to the more often than not you will play.
Yeah, I think there was that stat that 23 out of 28 players who were picked in the second round last season, they all played in the G League.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's something.
So it's no more. It's all right. It's for you to develop your game a bit more. And he has a bit of a disadvantage in that he got the heart attack, the cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
And so he didn't play as much in university. So he needs a bit to be ready. And of course, the levels are different. So on that bit, I'm not too worried.
Okay.
I see it two ways. One, there's sentiment. From a sentiment point of view and a history point of view, LeBron James has earned the right to do whatever he wants in the NBA. Because he's the oldest player currently in the NBA. He is the only one from his draft class, who is still playing. Yeah. So he's earned the right to do whatever he wants.
Most points in NBA.
Most points, 10 finals, 4 wins, Mount Rushmore of basketball. Some say he's the best. Others like me don't see it. So he's earned the right to do that and to get a piece of history that no one can ever question. First guy to play with his son.
Yeah.
So that bit I give him. And for NBA, it's a nice momentous moment. And for social media and all that, that's great. But then I come to, is this boy anywhere as good?
That's the thing.
When they are playing together, are they playing together because the boy has as much talent as a person who's being drafted by the Lakers should have? Or is it because of his father? Which then brings your point of the shadow of his father.
Yeah.
Now, you spoke about Ken Free in baseball.
Yes.
The son was way better than the father.
Than the dad, yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Like, there's no doubt. The father was good, but the son...
phenomenal.
Top guy.
Yes.
If you look at some of the guys who've had their kids play in the NBA, a lot of them, the kid has been better.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, Del Curry and Steph Curry.
Steph, yeah.
Del Curry, Steph Curry, and the other Curry.
Yeah.
Seth. you know,
Even Klay Thompson.
I actually don't think even Seth is also probably better than Dell. He is. I think so. I think Seth Curry
not
might
sure
be
about
better.
that. I'm not
Might
sure
be better
about
than Dell. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So my only question is, I feel like it's almost like,
Does it take away from the moment?
yes, because it's a made-for-TV moment. For me, it's a made-for-TV moment, rather than this kid, we all absolutely must have him.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that I agree.
We must absolutely, because you see the way the draft works.
Yes.
You pick the best. But teams were told, don't touch him.
So there was an argument that he could have gone earlier than he did.
There's that theory that some were thinking maybe we should try him, because at the end of the day, it's LeBron James' son. You never know. The gene is there. The gene is there. You know.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, but the fact that it had to be the Lakers,
Then-
he's on a really, really good salary. Yes.
Good
Really,
regular
really,
contract also, yeah.
Yes, really, really, really good.
Yes.
Like, of course, there are parts to being, you don't choose your father. So we can't blame him for the fact that his father is LeBron James. Like, it's
Yeah.
LeBron.
I think just listening to you, I hope you've concluded your
No,
point.
it's okay, let's go.
The fact that they're now is moving to this the J League.
The G League, yes.
The G League.
Yeah.
What I think it does, it eases pressure on him. It helps him now to find his own space as a player. That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking at it because you can imagine you're playing with your dad. Naturally, there's that level of you won't completely go all out. You won't completely. You still revere your father. You can imagine you're the son of LeBron James.
That's actually the point I was trying to have. It's not just your father.
It is the fact that
It's LeBron James.
It's LeBron James. That's
Yeah.
the thing. So the bar has been set so high because the other players within that Lakers team also look up to him.
Of course.
And go back to Bernard. Even when he made the All-American McDonald's All-American team in high school, there were questions. People were like, "You sure? You sure he should have made the team? You sure? How many guys make the team without scoring 20 points?"
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So even there are questions.
Yeah.
And like you're saying, the question only gets
Yeah.
bigger,
Yeah.
magnified.
Yes.
Okay, that is a good point about releasing the pressure. And also I feel like also him coming out from the bench in the first game, and I think everybody expected he was going to come in just before halftime, was also part of JJ Redick trying to calm down every question that would come through the
Yes.
season that, hey, why is Bronny, why is he not starting games?
Yeah.
Probably that. So on that point, I don't think I have a major disagreement on that. But in terms of the moment, when you think about when LeBron James had Bronny at 20 years at Cleveland,
Yeah.
heading into his second season, and him continuing the way he has for up to now that his son is with him
21
in
years.
the same team.
We are not doubting
That's-
I'm not doubting his longevity and his greatness.
Yeah.
All I am asking is, other than sentiment and showbiz and the historical bit of it, and it's the first time it's ever been done, and this Lakers, the contract he has, is he as good? Maybe some might say he's good enough to be in the NBA anyway. Okay,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I can't stand
Yes.
out and argue
Yes.
because I'm no scout.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it felt like a more made for TV historical moment to
I think it is that. It's purely that.
like it's, and look, Bron has earned the right to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
LeBron can choose to not play. He can whatever he chooses because it's LeBron James. He's been the face of the league for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
The better part of 15
Yeah.
years.
Yes.
I just wonder, number one, what that moment means in terms of can the boy really, really, really play? And number two, like Bernard said, just imagine the pressure on this child.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Mzee, you know,
It's
your
a lot-
your
it's a
father
lot.
is not just a basketball player.
Yes.
Your father is LeBron James.
Well, I think it would be heightened if they're playing in different teams. That he is out there alone.
And it's worse when you're in the
In
same
the
team.
same team?
Reminds
Yes.
me, I mean, I know maybe you could say this is maybe a wrong comparison. Reminds me of Cristiano Ronaldo and his son. The pressure his son is getting to be almost be the same level as his dad. So you can imagine if he had gotten his son much more earlier. Obviously, Ronaldo would have wanted to play with his son, the same team. But you can imagine that pressure.
I'll give you another example. Kasper Schmeichel, I read this
Yes.
quote where he said, I wish I played handball. I won the league.
Yeah.
But guys still talk to me about my dad. You remember the picture of him playing
Yeah.
football in the hallways of Old Trafford?
Yes.
Yes. Like the pressure is a lot.
It's
So
insane.
I can only imagine what the kid is feeling. But on the other hand,
Yeah.
he's privileged. There's only 450 players who play in the NBA.
Who play in the NBA.
He's
He's
there.
amongst the rare there. At least kwa CV atatik your box.
So, how does this narrative change then? When he becomes a starter, or when he wins a championship, or when he wins 3 championships,
He will have
wins
carved
4
his own
championships?
path.
I am willing to bet he doesn't win a championship. I am willing to bet he doesn't become a starter.
Ever.
I don't see it.
Ever in the NBA.
I don't see. I don't know how long he will stay in the NBA.
Hey, man.
I don't see it. The guy I see staying in the NBA
Uh-huh.
is Bryce. The younger brother
Yeah.
just has something about him. He's bigger.
Yes.
He's taller.
Yes, he has a bigger frame, yeah.
Yeah, 6'6", 6'8", something. He's a bigger boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a dunk or two and he looked like he's got
But do you think Bronny would have made this move, especially based on whatever happened to him at USC, to come into the NBA and think that he'll not do it?
I don't think Bronny had much to do with this. I don't think he had much choice.
Really?
No.
No.
I want to play with my son. Bron
I know.
started saying that 4 or 5 years ago. You, my friend, you will come. Hey.
But
It's LeBron James.
when he suffers a cardiac arrest, there's every reason for you to say that we chose this other path.
No, but
and let the kid be.
No, but what
like he said.
if you get proper medical treatment and you're fine? What if you do and you're fine? So why not continue with our dream? We want to achieve this dream. It's immortality. Make no mistake,
Yes.
it's immortality.
Yes.
LeBron and his son are in one team. Jersey 23, Jersey 9. It's immortality.
Yes.
It's the one thing no one else will do.
For a while.
Yeah, maybe
let's say
forever,
that.
because it's only once in 75 years. So chances of it happening in the next 75 years are almost nil.
Right.
But I don't think this boy was being told, by the way, you can unaweza wacha. No. If your father says he wants to play with you, you will play.
You'll play.
Hey. You and also, guys, it's a great thing. Like, who doesn't want to be in the NBA?